The leader of the Syrian National Coalition came to Marrakesh to convince the international community to step up assistance to the opposition. Mu'adh al-Khatib got more than that. The coalition has been formally recognized by 130 countries, including the US, as the legitimate representative of the Syrian people.
Well, it's a very significant first step, but it is a first step. What we're looking for is a recognition with teeth. We're looking for recognition with support, with tangible results.
The Friends of Syria also reiterated the right of the Syrians to defend themselves, a move which may pave the way for more military assistance. The coalition said it's ready to form a government in areas the rebels control if it can get tactical weapons to tilt the playing field in its favor. But Western countries still remain cautious about arming the rebels.
I believe that of all the meetings that we have had so far of the Friends of the Syrian people, this will turn out to be much the most significant. Much hard work was put into the previous meetings, but now there is a much greater momentum behind what we are trying to achieve. We don't know when the suffering of the Syrian people will end, but we do know that there is more international and Syrian unity on this subject than at any stage in the last 22 months of this crisis. And I fully agree with the Prime Minister of Qatar that it is time for those in the regime to make the decision to bring this to an end.
Many believe the Friends of Syria have taken forceful actions in Marrakesh because of the recent gains made by the rebels on the ground and the rise of the Nusra Front, an anti-government militia which the US has recently designated as a terrorist group. In their meeting with the US Deputy Secretary of State William Burns, Syrian coalition officials expressed concerns the sanctions against the Nusra Front could backfire, saying arming the Syrian Military Council is the only way to curb the rise of radical groups.
The Americans told us they have no intention to give us weapons, but that there are others willing to do so. Instead, they prefer to provide us more with humanitarian assistance, but they strongly believe Assad will go.
Delegates attending the Marrakesh meeting have pledged hundreds of millions of dollars to help rebuild Syria. The Syrian National Coalition says it leaves Marrakesh more determined to start a transitional period, form an interim government inside Syria, and include all the other factions to agree on the best way to run the country after the collapse of the regime. Hashem Ahelbarra, Al Jazeera, Marrakesh.